Welcome to our recap of today's action from the Liberty Hockey 1 match between the Tassie Tigers and the Brisbane Blaze, live from the Tasmanian Hockey Centre. Jordan Canellis and Kin Smith with you. Kin, there were some big results today and both went the way of the Tigers.
Yeah, I think exceptional performance by the home teams. On the women's side, the Tassie Tigers get the win against the Brisbane Blaze and keep the Tassie Hockey Centre as the only place that Nikki Taylor has not won.
Exactly. This was an entertaining match between two teams who entered round 4 in the top 3. And it was the early goal there from Lucy Cooper. So that ball was sent in with such pace from Fiona Crackles, and Cooper just got the slight touch onto it and then converted her field goal to make it 2-0 at that time for the Tassie Tigers.
Yeah, this was an exceptional defensive performance from the Tassie Tigers as well. They know their identity. You look at the statistics, and Brisbane dominated most of those in respects of shots on target, penalty corners, but they held fast, did the Tassie Tigers. This created some late drama and opportunity, but cue Evie Dalton.
Evie Dalton came up with some massive saves down the stretch. Firstly, this one from Rosie Malone's attempted field conversion to stop it and keep it at 2-1. But then there was more drama at the end. In the final minute of the game, there was this, and then there was another big save you'll see right now, and Evie Dalton, Kin, pulled off a hat-trick of last-minute saves to keep the Tassie Tigers in the lead and secure them the victory.
Yeah, I think just loving what they're building towards.
And then the men's match, it was a 0-0 draw, as you can see there at the end of the 60 minutes. The Tigers would go on to win in a shootout, but this had some really strong ebbs and flows in this match. There were big momentum swings either way. There was a lot of fast, hectic play. There was a bit more controlled tempo, possession play. In the end, they couldn't be separated after 60 minutes. Yeah,
you did see the ball go in the net, but that was ruled out for danger, and both these teams had opportunities. Jacob Anderson right in front there just opens the face a bit. It was a real ebb and flow game, as you said, but Magnus McCausland and the Tassie Tigers eventually victorious in a shootout.
Again, it was another Tasmanian goalkeeper like Evie Dalton in the women's. It was Magnus McCausland in the men's. Got his stick to the end of those shots there, and then eventually stopped Dakin Stanger at the ends to secure the victory for the Tassie Tigers. So Magnus McCausland with his own hat-trick of big saves down the stretch in that shootout. As we take a look at the ladders, here's the women's ladder. So that win for the Tassie Tigers puts them up into second. They've played one more game, as you can see there, compared to everyone else, but in a good position nonetheless here, just behind the Perth Thundersticks. Yeah,
I think that means really one more result, and you look at where they're going. They have the Chill coming to town before they go to Melbourne, and I think those are going to be two excellent contests, especially trying to get some revenge for some early results prior to the season against Hockey Club Melbourne.
And then on the men's ladder here, the Tassie Tigers, again with that extra game played, but level on points with the Canberra Chill. And 2 wins, a win after a shootout, a loss after a shootout. They've had points from every game they've played this season.
Which is, consistency is really, really important. And so similar thing, they're looking at if they can get one more result, then they're going to put themselves in a box seat to get a spot in their home finals.
So the Tassie Tigers tracking perfectly as far as they're concerned. The Brisbane Blaze, a bit of work to do in the men's. The women should be fine, but that wraps up a pretty special day of hockey at Tassie. Kin, thank you.
Always, thank you so much, Jordan.
We'll catch you again at the hockey.